Namaste, yogis, and welcome. My name is Alejandro from Flow into Nature, and today we are doing the first of the Believe series. Today, if you have them, I highly recommend grabbing 2 blocks, or maybe grab 2 books about the same width. We're going to be putting our hands on them so that you can add a little bit more weight between the ground and yourself. With that being said, if you don't have them, no worries. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's have some fun. Let's get started in a Supta Baddha Konasana. So we'll bring the soles of our feet to touch. Knees will open out nice and wide, nice and easy. Just relax yourself all the way down to the ground. If it feels better, maybe you bring your heels a little closer to your glutes. And we're going to start by placing our hands over our thighs just to add a little bit more weight to help open up the inner hips. I invite you to close the eyes. Start to relax the muscles in the face, relaxing the shoulders. Letting the body just become heavy, gravity doing the work, pressing us down into the mat. Allow yourself to become a little more present. Hear the noises around you, the temperature of the room. Just allow yourself to find a moment of stillness. As you start to find more and more stillness, just start to believe in yourself. In today's class, we might be working into a posture. This might be the first time you do it. Maybe you've done this posture several times now. It's not something we do every day, not even in our traditional yoga practices. So the point of this is to do something different. But know and believe in yourself as we move into something that we don't regularly do, that you can do it, and that you can do it successfully. Just start to add that little bit more belief in yourself, telling yourself that you can do new things, you can do challenging things, and we can do them with the success. Let's take a deep breath into the nose, filling up into the belly. Expand the chest. And open the mouth. Exhale, big belief in yourself. 2 more breaths. Inhale, fill the belly into the chest. And with a smile, big exhale of belief. One more big inhale, fill up. Hold it at the top. Open the mouth, exhale. If you'd like to, you can blink open the eyes. Bring your hands to the outside of your legs and slowly just close the knees like a book. Walk your feet so they're about hip-width distance apart. We're going to raise our right leg to the sky, bend the knee, cross the right leg over the left. I'm going to use my right hand to press onto the middle of my thigh and gently just pressing my right thigh away. If you want to stay right here, you can. If you want to go a little deeper, option to thread the needle, grabbing behind the left thigh, using the right elbow, pressing the right knee away, and relax the head and neck heavy back down. Flex both of your feet, and you're using the strength of your left leg to pull and push the right ankle towards the chest. Go as deep as it feels good. Know that we are just warming up, so take it easy. Find the breath. Feel it in your body as that right hip opens up. Breath in. Breath out. Maybe you go a little deeper with every exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale. Maybe you pull it in just a little bit more. Release the thigh. Left foot down. Just switch out the legs. Right heel will come down. Left leg goes up and then crosses over the right thigh. Again, maybe you just want to start off by pressing the left thigh away. That in and of itself will help open up the left hip. If you felt good on the other side and want to thread the needle, maybe you grab the back of the right thigh. Use the left elbow to press the left knee away and flex both of your ankles. So big toes towards the shins. Again, you're using the strength of your arms to pull the right thigh in, but it go as deep as it feels good in your body. Always maintaining that level of awareness of how your body feels, knowing that rights and lefts are different. Maybe you want to go a little bit deeper on this side because it allows you, just like my body, it does. So one more breath in. And pull it in a little deeper breath out. Slowly release the right thigh. Bring the left foot down. From here, maybe you grab onto the back of the thighs, pull yourselves up. We'll find a towel seat. Beautiful. Extend both legs out nice and long. We're going to move into a seated forward fold just to stretch out the low back. Take an inhale, reach the arms up nice and high. If you need to, you can bend the knees. As you exhale, fold forward. You can grab onto your ankles, your shins, your toes, whatever's available to you. Really pull the chest forward and up. Try to lengthen the belly away from the thighs. Feel as you lengthen out through the spine. As much as it feels good to you, straighten out the legs. You have a lot of flexibility. Maybe you even grab a block underneath the feet. Always different variations. We're all different in our bodies. Know that if you're reaching for your toes, one day you can get there again. Believe, believe, believe. Beautiful. Maintaining that breath. Take another big inhale. Try to lengthen the spine a little bit more. And as you exhale, keeping that long spine, try to fold down a little bit further. Slowly release the feet or the ankles, the shins. Walk yourselves back up. We're going to widen the feet. You're going to bring the toes to the outside of the mat. Heels will stay on. And using your hands as much as you need to, just press yourselves up. We'll find a malasana or a yogi squat. Bring your hands to your heart center. Use the elbows to press the knees open. And try to sit down as low as you can. Again, not trying to just sink and sag my shoulders down, still keeping the spine up nice and long. Open the knees, finding the balance, and maybe you can't even go as deep. Maybe you even need a block to sit on. Know that that's perfectly okay. As always, adjust to yourself. Take another breath in. And relax into the posture, breath out. Plant the hands down. Keep the right foot where it is. Extend the left leg all the way back. Beautiful. From here, maybe you bring the right toes in. Really adding a lot of weight to the hands here so we can start to shift forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. So not only do I want to warm up the thighs, kind of adding a little bit of active movement, I'm also warming up the wrists. So really pressing all 10 knuckles down. Trying to find that weight shift from my left foot into my hand. Hopefully you start to feel the wrists start to warm up. Really feel the core engage. Let the shoulder blades open up as you really press away from the ground every time you lean forward. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Keep the hands where they are. Open the right toes back out. Step the left foot forward. Sink down low. We'll take 1 breath. Inhale. And sink into your malasana. Exhale. Once again, plant the hands. This time send the right leg back. Beautiful. Bring the left toes in so that they're parallel to the side edges of the mat. Really pressing into the hands. Start to shift forward and back. Forward and back. We're doing a little gentle floss of the hips here. Starting to let the hips open up even more. Really adding weight to the hands. Starting to feel that pressure build up so that we can create a little bit more support. Again, making sure you're pressing all 10 knuckles down into the ground. There's a little bit more weight in your index finger knuckle and the base of the thumb. So towards the inside of the wrist. Finding that activation through the arms, pressing away from the ground, opening up through the shoulder blades for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Step the left toes up, right foot steps forward. Sink into your malasana once again. Big inhale. And exhale. If you need the hands, use them. If not, just take a seat all the way down. Once you're there, we're going to move into a boat pose. So right away, let's activate into our core. Option to lift the heels off the mat. Toes can stay on. You can use your hands behind you to pull the chest up nice and high. Again, adding more weight onto the sit bones, trying to bring the hands be nice and light. If you want to move a little bit further forward, option to reach the arms right in front of you, keeping the heels down. Keeping the heels up. If you want to, maybe you parallel the shins to the ground. You can point or flex the toes. Really use the strength like you're being pulled up from your chest so that you can help the core really engage. And this exercise right here, we're just going to hold it. It's an isometric hold. The higher you lift the chest, the more all the muscles around the core have to engage. Breathe. Hold it strong. Yes, you can. If you're starting to shake a little bit, know that that's the activation starting to happen. If you're not shaking, that's perfectly okay as well. We're doing the work. Can you lift the heels a little higher? Lift the chest a little higher. Hold it. Yes, you can. Breathe into it. Nice and strong. If your mind tells you to get out, know that your body is strong and you can hold it a little bit longer. Again, we build that belief. Our mind is the first one to quit. Our body is stronger than we think. Yes, it is. Hold. Lift a little higher. Breathe. Yes, you can for 8, 7, 6. Lift up. 5, 4, 3. Well done. 2. Hold it strong. 2. Yes, you can. 2, 2, and 1. Well done. Start to extend the legs out nice and long. So maybe you have done these before, maybe you haven't. That's perfectly okay. We're going to give it a try either way. Bring your hands forward. They're going to come either in front of your knees or right next to your knees. And I like to do this with a little challenge of bringing a block right in the middle of the mat. So I'm going to extend my left heel out to one side. We're just going to work on the right leg. Press the hands down. Lean the chest forward. I'm going to lift the right foot up, cross it over the block, and down. Right foot up and down. Going over the block. So again, try to lean forward as you do these. If you want to, you can even bring both hands to the inside so that you're just working on that right leg. You got it. If you can do this, maybe even do this just with your legs, hands at heart center. Again, you can use the hands down for that extra level of support for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, feel the burn. 3, look, feeling good. 2, and 1. Right foot to the outer side of the mat. We're going to do the left leg this time. Hands forward. Lift up through the chest. Really press the hands down. Lift the leg over the block. And over. And over. And over. This really helps to strengthen the quadricep. All the tiny little muscles that attach our leg to our core. The hip flexors are really working out here, and they'll really come in handy for our peak posture today. You got this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring both feet forward. If you have the blocks, they might come in handy. We're going to bring the blocks, place them right next to our hip bones. And we're going to work on L-sits. Maybe you've done these before. Maybe you haven't. That's okay. Press the hands firmly into the blocks of your books or whatever is really sturdy to hold you up. What we're going to do from here, really press down, squeeze the elbows in, lift yourselves up. Hold for 8. Round, curl. Really try to lift the hips up a little bit more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower back down. Good. Shake out the wrists. Give yourself a quick second. Breath in. Breath out. Let's do that one more time. This time I'm going to increase it because we're going to lift one leg up. So again, really press the blocks down. Hands down. Squeeze the elbows in. Lift yourselves up. Hold. Round and curl the spine. Lift the right heel high. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, press up, 2, 1, slowly lower it back down, shake out the wrists, breath in, and breath out. Let's do the left side, press into the blocks, squeeze the elbows in, press up, you got it, lift the left heel, flex the toes, hold it, 8, round and curl, 7, 6, 5, pressing into the blocks, 4, 3, can you lift a little higher, 2, and 1, slowly lower down, beautiful. We're going to give it a try. This time we're going to try to lift both legs off the ground. It's okay if you don't. Just try to activate. Flex the toes. Try to lift the heels. I'm actually going to bring the block slightly forward because we really want to focus on that rounding motion so I can activate as much as I can for my core to lift the legs. Beautiful. Press into the blocks. Elbows come in. Start to press into the ground. Start to engage. Really squeeze. Maybe you lift the heels. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Beautiful. Shake it out. Shake out the wrist. Breath in. Breath out. One more time. I know you can. Press into the blocks. Elbow squeeze in. Lift yourselves up. Try to lift one leg. Maybe you lift both. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, both down. Shake it out. Bring the blocks off to one side. Cross your feet. Press your hands forward. Right away. Downward facing dog. Core is nice and warm. The wrist should be warm as well. Start to pedal in and out of the legs. So I'm going to find your breath again. We're about to start moving into our Vinyasa. Nice and easy. If there's anything calling for you in your down dog, maybe you like to wiggle the hip side to side. Maybe you like to shake your head yes and no. Then yes again, always ending on a positive note. Finding that belief in yourself. The core part of class is done. Well done. Let's start to keep pushing strong. Do the best that you can through our flow. We'll go nice and slow for the first round. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, you can step or hop to the top of the mat. Find a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips, try to grab behind the heels just to gently pull yourself down a little bit more. Beautiful. Sweep the ground, start to reach forward. Inhale, mountain pose, reaching all the way forward. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders, try to touch the sky. Bring your palms together. As you exhale, hands to your heart center. Find that belief in yourself. Let's start to move our sun. Inhale, mountain pose, pressing into the heels. Engaging the core, engaging the arms to the sky. Beautiful. From here, right arm is going to swivel forward, then down, and then back. Then the left arm will start to reach forward. So we're doing that big rotation through the shoulders. That'll help us open us up into our open twist. Notice if your right hip is trying to follow your right hand, we're actually trying to keep the hip square. So press your right hip towards the top of the mat. Feel the legs engage to stabilize the hips. Use the shoulders to open up and feel the twist from your thoracic spine. Maybe you even look towards your right hand. Breath in. Can you twist a little deeper? Breath out. Same way we came in. Right arm is going to go down, then forward. Then both hands meet and they reach up. And then as we exhale, left hand, left arm reaches forward, down, back. Once you reach there, the right arm will reach forward. Again, press into the heels. Square the hips. Left hip will push forward. Opening the shoulders to the left side of your mat. Maybe you're looking to the left side. Maybe you try to look over towards your left thumb. Keeping the body strong, trying to lengthen through the spine. Inhale. On the exhale, can you twist a little deeper? Breath out. Same way we came in, left arm down, forward, inhale, reach up. Then as we exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips, we lower all the way down towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen the spine, keep the core nice and engaged. As you exhale, forward fold, grab onto the ankles. Can you fold down a little bit deeper with the strength of your arms? Let's do that 2 more times. Breath to movement. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach forward and up. As you exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Really reaching nice and strong to the sky. As you exhale, open twist to the right. Big movement all the way around with that right arm. Keep the hips square. Look back. Inhale, reach forward and up. Mountain pose. As you exhale, left arm forward, down, then back. Maybe you follow the fingertips, open the arms. Inhale, reach forward and up, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold to the ground. We're working out the whole spine here. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, grab behind the heels, pull down. Last time through, breath to movement. Inhale, reach forward and up. As you exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open twist left. Again, keep the hips square. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, plant your hands. Send the feet back, high plank. We hold. Breathe. Look back, feet are about hip width distance apart. Really pressing into the hands, lifting the heart up towards the sky. Don't let the hips be really high or really low. Really trying to find that nice long line from the heels all the way towards the crown of the head. Pressing into the ground a little bit more. Hold it there for 4. Slight bend in the elbows. The elbows bend backwards for 3. Engage the legs. Pull the tailbone in for 3, for 2. Last one. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Bend the elbows down 90 degrees. Hold it there. Really pressing into the ground. Elbows towards the side body. Untuck the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lengthen the arms. Really press into the feet. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Opening up through the chest, through the portal of your thighs. Through the portal of your arms. Breath in. And as you exhale, lift the hips up and back downward. Facing dog. Deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Seal the lips. Inhale through your nose. Ujjayi, exhale through the nose. One more breath in here. Press the shoulders back as you exhale. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold. You can step or hop to the top of the mat. Right away, inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees like you're sitting into an invisible chair and reach the arms up nice and high. Squeeze your legs together. Big toes are touching. Slight space between the heels. Beautiful. We want the knees to touch as well so we can move into this transition. Take another inhale. Can you sit a little bit low? As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. We're going to twist towards our right side, the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Look down. Make sure your knees are still in line with each other. That means our hips are still in line with each other. Now start to look towards your right side. You're going to use your right hand. Press your right hand into your left to try to lift the belly off of your thighs. Look back down. Are your knees still in line with each other? Beautiful. Look back towards the right. Let the right shoulder drop back and down. Using the strength of your arms to lift yourselves up, creating that twist, that revolved motion through the spine. Take one more breath in and twist a little deeper. Breath out. Inhale, chair pose. Come back through center. Sit back down, nice and low. As you exhale, hands to the heart. We twist to the left, right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Once again, check in with the knees. Keep the hips square, squeezing the inner thighs together. Look to your left. Now press your left hand onto the right to lift yourself up and off of your thighs. Beautiful. Check in with the knees. Look back to the left. Really press. Feel the twist, the rotation happening through the spine. Make it feel good in your body. Breath in. You twist a little deeper, breath out. Inhale, chair pose, sit as low as you can. Reach the arms high. As you exhale, forward fold to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine. As you exhale, plant your hands down. We're going to widen our feet, wider than our hands are. Bend the elbows. We're going to find a frog pose. So leaning forward, elbows on the inside of the knees on the outside of the elbows. Shift forward. Maybe from here, if you want to, you can lift your feet up, trying to keep the hips nice and low. Again, weight is on the inside of the wrists. You're using your knees to squeeze your elbows inward. Hold it there for 4, for 3, 2, 1. You can step or fly all the way back to your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take one breath, resetting. Inhale. Keeping that strong belief. Exhale. Inhale your right leg high, three-legged dog to the sky. Right away, bend the knee as you exhale, right knee towards the right tricep on the outside of the elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach it up and back. And then as you exhale, low lunge, bring the knee towards the nose. Right foot steps between the hands. We're going to drop the left heel down, finding a 90-degree angle. And once again, big rotation through the shoulder. Left arm starts to reach forward, up, lifting us up, setting us into our warrior 2. Sink into your front lunge. Your knee is right over your right ankle. Really press into the knife edge of your back foot to create that support through the back leg. Try to sink the hips down. Relax through the shoulders. Reaching the arms forward and back. Your gaze is over your front middle finger. You find a nice, strong warrior 2. Warriors. They always have belief in themselves. You do too. Keep yourself strong. Keep yourself present. Believe in it. Breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, reach forward. As you exhale, side angle. Right arm comes down. Left arm will reach all the way up to the sky. Still squeezing the legs together, activating the inner thighs. Let the hips still sink down a little bit lower. Right arm can be on your right thigh or on the inside of your right leg. And then open the chest towards the left side wall, reaching the left hand up to the sky. Really feeling the activation through the core, through the obliques. Breath in. Twist a little deeper, breath out. Reverse warrior. Start to reach the right arm all the way up and back. The legs stay exactly as they are. We're going to find a half bind. Left arm behind our right hip bone, trying to grab onto our right hip crease. Let the left shoulder sink down. Reach up and back through the right shoulder. Breath in. Breath out. One more inhale. As you exhale your vinyasa, we're going to release the left arm, cartwheel the arms down. Hands frame the right foot. Send the right leg back. Shift forward. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening through the heart. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Left side, inhale the left heel high. Reach it, extend through the leg. As you exhale, left knee over the left elbow on the outside if possible. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach it up and back. As you exhale, low lunge, left foot between the palms. Drop your right heel down, 90 degrees. Again, right arm reaches forward. Start to reach up, lift yourselves up. Then settle into your warrior 2. Front knee over the front ankle. Pressing into the knife edge, the outer side of your right foot. Sink the hips down, letting the hips open up. We've been doing a lot of hip exercises today. Hopefully your hips feel open by now. Feel strong in this pose. Feel the belly engage. Pull your navel to your spine. Relax through the shoulders. Relax the jaw. Breath in. Sink into the posture. Breath out. Inhale, reach all the way forward. As you exhale, side angle, left arm down. Right arm makes a big circle to reach all the way up to the sky. Breathe. Again, the legs are super engaged, keeping you up strong. Use the strength of your left arm to press into the left thigh, to open yourself and twist a little deeper. Reach up with the right hand, trying to touch the sky. But your left arm is still touching your left leg. Maybe it's on the thigh, maybe it's just the elbow on the inner thigh. Breath in. Can you twist a little deeper? Breath out. Keep the legs as they are. Left arm reaches all the way up and back. We'll find a half bind with the right arm. So right hand towards the left hip crease. Let the right shoulder sink down. Let the left shoulder lift you up and away. Feeling the stretch through the left side of the body. Breath in. Reach up and back. Breath out. One more breath in. And as you exhale, release the arms. Cartwheel them down to the ground. Left leg will step back. Shift forward. Inhale. As you exhale, chaturanga, lowering down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in through the nose. And out through your nose. Let's move. Breath to movement. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, you can step or hop to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Right away, inhale, chair pose. Sit down nice and low. Hands go high. As you exhale, hands to the heart center. Take an inhale, start to twist left elbow to the right thigh. As you exhale, lift the belly off of the thigh. We'll stay here for one breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale to help you twist a little deeper. Inhale, chair pose. Come back through center. As you exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, start to twist right elbow to the left knee. As you exhale, lift the belly off the thigh. One more breath. Inhale, sit low, lengthen the spine. Exhale to help you twist. Inhale, chair pose. Both arms up, hips go low. Exhale, forward fold to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands, step the feet back. Shift forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog, opening up through the heart. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg high, three-legged dog. As you exhale, right knee to the outer side of the right tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach the right leg up and back. As you exhale, right foot between the palms. Drop your back foot. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Left, framing the left side of your mat. As you exhale, side angle, right arm down, left arm goes high. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm reaches up and back. Find the bind behind the back. And then as you exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Right leg steps back. Shift forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. As you exhale, down dog. Left side, yes you can. Keep breathing. Inhale, left heel to the sky. As you exhale, left knee to the outer left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach up and back. As you exhale, low lunge, left foot between the hands. Drop the right heel down. Inhale, warrior two, open up, facing the right side of your mat. As you exhale, side angle, left arm down, right arm high. Inhale, reverse warrior, find the bind behind the back. And as you exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Left leg steps back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Seal the lips. Let's move. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop. Forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit down nice and low. As you exhale, hands to the heart, twist to the right. Inhale, left elbow to the right knee. As you exhale, press the hands together. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, chair pose, spine center, extend the arms. Exhale, hands to the heart. Twist to your left, right elbow, left knee. Inhale. As you exhale, press the palms together. One more breath, inhale. And twist on the exhale. Inhale, chair pose, sit down nice and low. Exhale, forward fold to the ground. Widen your feet about mats with distance. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands. Knees on the outsides of the triceps. Shift forward onto the hands. Squeeze the elbows in with the knees. Maybe you hold. Maybe you lift the feet for a frog pose. Hold it there. 4, 3, 2, 1. You can step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, opening the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. As you exhale, right knee to the outer side of the tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, right hand between the palms. Left foot down. Inhale, warrior two. Open up towards your left side. As you exhale, side angle, right arm down, left arm high. Breathe, hold it here. You're welcome to stay right here. Maybe you find a half bind from the top hand, once again towards that back right hip. Use the strength of your core to lift that left shoulder to the sky. Maybe you want to hold it right here. If you have a full bind in your practice, maybe you want to take it, grabbing that right hand behind you, holding both of your hands and trying to sink the hips low, lifting the heart high. If you can't get there, maybe you grab a strap or a towel. Maybe you just want to stay right here. That's perfectly okay. Let's take one more breath in and twist a little deeper breath out. Keep the bind behind you. Right arm reaches all the way up and back. Reverse forward. Sink into the lunge. Reach high. Inhale. And as you exhale, chaturanga, cartwheel the arms down. Send the right leg back. Shift forward. Lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra. As you exhale, downward facing dog. We're almost done. Yes, you can. Believe. Inhale, left heel to the sky. As you exhale, left knee outside of the left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach up. As you exhale, low lunge, left foot down. Drop your right heel. Inhale, warrior two. As you exhale, side angle, left arm down, right arm high. Once again, we hold. Breathe. You can stay right here. Maybe you want to find a half bind. Left hand towards your right hip crease. Sinking the hips low. Maybe you want to go for the full bind. Left hand underneath the left thigh. Looking for your left hand. Maybe your hands bind. Maybe you need to grab a strap or a towel to help get you there. Pull. Reach the right shoulder high. Try to lift off of your left thigh. Breathe in. As you exhale, slowly release. Keep the right hand where it is in the bind. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm reaches all the way up and back. Sinking into the lunge. Strong legs, reach high, breath in. As you exhale, chaturanga, cartwheel the arms. Left leg will step back. Shift forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open the heart. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose. Opening the mouth to let it go. Breath in. And a breath out. One more inhale. Opening the mouth, let it go. Drop your knees. Take a seat onto your heels. Beautiful. Wipe yourself off. Maybe you grab a sip of water. Maybe you just need to shake out the wrists. Well done. You've made it this far. we're going to have some free time to play. We're going to work our peak posture right now is called 8-angle pose. I'm going to do these facing towards you. Might be a little bit easier for you to see. So I'm going to grab my blocks, place them right on the outside of my hips. So there's a couple different ways to get into this. We're just going to work into the posture, not from a flow. So it's a little different. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my right leg. You might do the same side as me. Maybe you want to do the opposite, so you're just mirroring me. I'm going to bring my right leg over my right shoulder. So I'm almost using this foot like if it were a backpack. And right now this might look a little silly, but this is what we're doing. We've opened up the right hip a lot, really try to lengthen the spine and really press that knee in towards your shoulder, and you're oppositely pressing the shoulder in towards the knee. The more you press them together, the more you can help activate. This is where this pose gets maybe a little tricky. If you have the blocks, they might be sliding out just because the blocks are a little hard to get onto it. So you can see I'm leaning a little more towards my left, but that's perfectly okay. From here, I'm going to flex my foot. That's going to help engage my leg. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place my left leg over my right foot. Beautiful. From here, really going to press, trying to engage as much as we were doing those L-sits with, pressing and lifting up. And maybe this is as far as you get, then you sit back down. If you want to work into 8-angle pose, I'm going to readjust myself here. Really pressing, squeezing like a backpack. Then from there, hand on the block, left foot over right. And then as you lift up, I'm just going to kick out towards my right side. Chest is trying to frame towards the ground, squeezing and engaging the legs to try to squeeze them together. It's going to help me find more balance. Really trying to press up. Beautiful. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same when you came in. Just bringing the feet towards the middle. Try to drop down nice and softly. Shake out the wrists. We did one side. As always, we do right, we go left. So I'm going to try that on the left side. So I'm going to bring my left foot, left knee on the outside of the shoulder. Press, curl that left knee as high as I can onto my left shoulder. And again, I'm squeezing so that way the leg doesn't go anywhere. As much as you squeeze, bring the left hand onto the left block. And if you don't have blocks, you can still do this on the ground. The blocks just help elevate us a little bit more. Right foot hooks over the left leg, squeezing the inner thighs, engaging the core, pressing into the hands. Maybe you kick towards the left, opening yourself up into your 8-angle pose. Really trying to lift, pressing off of the ground, and squeezing the inner thighs. We've done all the twisting, all the arms, all the leg engagements today to get us here. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly take a seat. Well done. Remove the blocks to one side. Send the legs forward. If you want to try that a couple more times, pause the video, give it a couple more tries. Maybe rewind if you need to re-see the demo. But we're going to move on. So send the legs forward, bring the hips to the middle of the mat, and just slowly release onto your back. Bring your heels close to the glutes. Same way we started class, you're going to do a figure 4, so right ankle over the left knee, pressing the right thigh away. Option to thread the needle, grabbing onto your left thigh. Flex both of your feet, just gently pulling the left thigh towards the chest. Use the right elbow, press the right knee away. And as we start to cool off, start to bring more attention, more awareness to how your body feels right now. Maybe you're like me, the heart's racing. We just finished doing a hard inversion, an awkward pose for the body, something we don't normally get into. But you're welcome. You did it. You're strong. You got into it. You gave it a try. Whatever it is, we learn to believe in ourselves a little bit more every time we do something, every time we try something. And it's just repetition. The more we try, The easier it gets, the more we try, the more we learn. We never fail. They're learning experiences. We start to believe in that. We start to change our view. We're never failing. We're always accomplishing something. We're always learning something. Take one more breath in and a breath out. Release the left leg down. Exchange out the legs, left leg over right. Once again, maybe you just press the left thigh away. Maybe you're threading the needle. Flex both of your feet just to keep the knee protected. And again, this time you're pulling the right knee towards the chest. Finding the upper body to be heavy, to stay grounded, and just breathe. Noticing how this side feels on the body. We'll slowly release the thigh. Bring both heels to the ground. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. You rock a little side to side. You're going to reverse tabletop the legs, so knees over the hips, shins parallel to the ground. Open your arms like a T and just gently let your knees fall over towards the left side. So as my knees are falling down, I like to push my bottom hip underneath the top hip so that I can square my hips, then press the right shoulder down to the ground. Look towards your right hand. If you don't have the space, know that you can bend your elbows. Still looking towards the right side just to create a complete twist from the upper spine all the way to the tailbone. It's okay if your legs don't touch. No need to grab the hand and place it over the legs to try to force the twist. You've done a lot of twisting today. Let your spine be mellow. Let the twist come naturally rather than forcefully. Breath in. And just relax a little deeper into the posture. Breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly release. Bring the head back up. Bring both knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug, a squeeze, realigning the spine. Once again, reverse tabletop the legs. Open the arms. This time, let the knees fall over towards the right. Again, as they're falling down, I like to bring the bottom hip underneath the top hip. So I'm scooting my bottom hip to the center of the mat. Look over towards your left arm and just breathe. What awareness can you create in this posture? As you breathe, can you rinse out any tension, any stress you may be carrying? Can you believe that better things are to come? Greater things are to come. As we rinse out, we're creating more space. We're opening up the possibilities and we're believing that they're on their way. One more breath in. And a breath out. Slowly bring your knees back to your chest. Give yourselves another hug, another squeeze. And happy baby. Grab onto the inside or outside edges of your feet, your shins, your inner thighs. Press the tailbone down. We're trying to glue our whole spine down to the mat. And once we're there, if you want to, you can gently rock a little side to side like a happy baby. If it feels good, maybe you want to stretch out one leg. Maybe then stretch out the other. Maybe you want to stretch out both. Try to keep the hip bones pressing down. And slowly bend your knees. Bring your knees into your chest. Wrapping the arms around the shins, forehead to the knees. Squeeze everything in like a small little ball. Squeeze every muscle in your face, your chest, your arms, core, legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Breath in. And as you exhale, open yourself up, Shavasana. Take up as much space as you need to on your mats. Arms long by your sides. Face the palms up to the sky. Allowing the body to relax. Once again to find stillness. Allowing your body to slow back down. Letting the breath flow at its natural pace without trying to control it. Relaxing the whole body, from the crown of the head, down the face, the shoulders, the arms, chest, belly, hips, thighs, knees, shins, ankles, all the way down to the toes. Allow yourselves to be heavy. And then all together we'll take one more breath in. And just opening the mouth, letting it all go. Just find a little bit more belief. Just breathe, and I'll guide you out when it's time. If you need a little bit more time, please take it. If you're ready to move on, we'll start by wiggling the fingertips, wiggling the toes. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. And opening the mouth to let it go. Reach your arms up and overhead. Bring your big toes to touch. Find a full body stretch as you inhale. Try to lengthen a little bit more. And then as you exhale, bend your knees. Roll over onto your favorite side. Use your bicep as a pillow. Top hand into the ground. Just take one breath in. Find more belief in yourself. Breath out. Press yourselves up into a comfortable seat. Eyes remain closed. Bring your hands to your heart center. We'll just close out class with one last cleansing breath. Take a deep breath in, fill into the belly, expand the chest. Open the mouth, let it go. Bring your hands into your third eye center, the center of intuition, with love, with light, with joy, with alpha. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel really, really good. I hope you feel empowered to believe more in yourself, that you can do hard things, that you can challenge yourself, to put yourself in those situations that might make you uncomfortable, and believe that you are stronger than you are. I hope this class helps you to continue to encourage that best inner self of you. And from here, from Flow into Nature, again, my name is Alejandro. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, know yourself, be yourself, and choose joy. And as always, know yourself, be yourself, and choose happy. Namaste.